Yo guys, and today I've got my Barclays Premier League predictions. The fixture announcements is tomorrow. It's really a bit weird, the prediction that I've done, but it's the prediction. Starting off from the bottom three, we've got in 20th Middlesbrough. I mean, they've had a good season in the Championship, but I don't think they're going to do good in the Premier League. They're just going to go straight back down, I reckon. I don't know if they haven't really got any players in the summer. If they get more in before the start of the season, maybe they can do it. They can stay up, but that's it. Now in 19th we've got Burnley, and Burnley, they're just going to go straight back down again. They're going to do better than they did. No, they finished 19th last time they got relegated, but they're just gonna go straight back down. And yeah, now Hull City in 18th. All the three teams that got promoted, they're going straight back down, I reckon. Hull City, they haven't got anyone in yet, so they need to get some more players in. They need to improve their players, improve the squad if they want to stay up in the Premier League. And Steve Bruce needs to do something. So yeah, now 17th to 10th. We are in 17th. We have Sunderland, and to be fair, Sunderland, like, they always survive, so I'm gonna put them as 17th again. They finished 17th the season that's just been, and I don't reckon they're gonna improve at all. They're either gonna go worse or they're just gonna stay up. So in 16th we've got Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace, they started off well the season that's just been, and then they dropped and finished like 15th or something. I don't know where they finished, but don't think they're gonna do good again. So in 15th we've got Watford. They've got a new manager, but I don't think they're gonna do well. Because they're just, like, I mean, they're gonna do well by staying up, but they're not gonna do well at the same time, if you get what I mean. I reckon they'll have an okay start, then they'll drop, then they'll improve at the end of the season to stay up. And now in 14th we've got Everton. I'm a Liverpool fan, and Everton, even though they've signed Ronald Koeman as manager today, I don't think they're thinking they're gonna do well. 14th, I reckon, for Everton. There's nothing really to say about it, but yeah. And now in 13th we've got Bournemouth. They finished, I think it was 14th or 15th last season. They did actually well because they've just, I think it was the first time in the Premier League, and they stayed up, so congratulations to them. But I reckon they're gonna stay up again. Eddie Howe, I reckon he's gonna just do as usual and just stay up at least. And now in 12th we've got West Brom. I think they finished 12th last season, but I don't know. I reckon what'll happen is they might start off a bit bad, pick up, and then just, like, yeah, it's just gonna be, I reckon it's gonna be an up and down season for West Brom. Now in 11th is Swansea. Swansea were really bad last season, for their standard. They had a bad start, and then they just picked up through the middle of the season, so it was good for them to stay. It's good for them to stay up. But yeah, I reckon they're gonna do better. They're gonna finish 11th, and now in 10th I've got Southampton. They finished 6th the season that's just been, and I reckon they're not gonna do as well. They've just lost Ronald Koeman, so yeah, they're not gonna. I don't reckon they're gonna do as good. And now we've got 9th to 5th. So in 9th I've got Stoke. They're just gonna finish 9th again. I'm not even gonna say anything about it. Now in 8th, the champions Leicester. They're not gonna do as well as last season. That was just, I know it was great, but it was just thingy, if you get what I mean. Out of how good they were throughout the season. Now in 7th we've got West Ham. I think West Ham finished 7th last season as well, season that's just been. They'll finish 7th again, and yeah, I think they've just signed Faguli from Valencia, so surely they can do the same, but I don't know if they can fight for the to get Champions League football. But yeah, Now in 6th, I've got my own team, Liverpool. I'm not putting them top 4 or top 5 because we are really quite bad, to be honest, but we still finish like top 8 most of the time, and I reckon we're gonna have just that normal season again, but do the tiniest bit better and just miss out on top 5. But yeah, I don't think if we get some more players in, maybe we might do good. We've just got Loris Karius and Joe Matip to improve the defensive, but I don't know if we can get even top 5. So I've put me on team Liverpool there, and now to the top 5. We've got Chelsea in 5th, because Chelsea, I know they had a bad start last season. Then as soon as Goodison came in, they started to pick up, and then gradually get back up into the table. And yeah, it was just a bad season for them last season, but I reckon they're gonna miss out on Champions League football again. And in 4th, we've got Man United. I reckon they could do good, they could do bad. I can't predict, but I reckon they're just gonna get Champions League football, not the title, but they're gonna finish 4th, I reckon. I'm not saying anything about it. And now 3rd, I've got Arsenal. Now Arsenal, they finished 2nd last season. I don't know if they're gonna win the title or not. You just can't predict with the Premier League what's gonna happen, but yeah, Arsenal, they'll finish 3rd. I think they'll get some more players in. They've just got Xhaka, so I reckon they'll finish 3rd. Now in 2nd, I've got Tottenham, and Tottenham, they've done really well last season. They got Champions League football. They've got Harry Kane, Dele Alli, so on. They're gonna stay for years, and they've got a young squad, so yeah, they're gonna finish 2nd, I reckon. They lost on the last day against relegated Newcastle, but they still finished 3rd at least. And then there's only one team left, Man City. I reckon they'll be champions, because they've just got Pep Guardiola, and he's been given loads of money, so he's just gonna spend it on any players. So if anyone gets injured, he can just replace them. So yeah, Man City are gonna be champions. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. That was me Barclays Premier League predictions. At the end of the season that's coming up, I'm going to do me reaction to me predictions. So anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.